fight. They seemed pretty confident. I hope they are. We're getting ready to it here. It's going to be Astralis starting on the CT side with Eternal Fire on the T side.
Yeah, really interesting as well. This is a map which both of these two teams absolutely love. They've both got a 56% win rate, with both playing 9 times in the last 3 months. Let's see who is going to break the deadlock. Device elevated, looking above. And he might just get away with it. No, Calyx, other ideas. We'll find the opening kill. And X-File will get a bomb plant.
BlameF, he wanted to shoot for the smoke, but he also wants to control this long position. And he doesn't get any kills for it. This is very, very awkward right now. There is no kit in play. It's going to be down to the mechanics alone, and BlameF with 2 big shots as he takes down XANTARES and Major both. But there's a 10-second defuse right now. I don't know how they're going to be able to get this one through. They are getting the kills. That's really important for Astralis, but they're running out of time every second count. And Calyx, he comes out one last headshot to take down Glaive. I don't disagree. I mean, I think it's going to be really tough in general. A little bit of a trade back and forth. Buzz, actually, the one to pick up the double. He's got the right idea. Oh, XANTARES, he burned alive to his own Molotov. It spread to the other side. I don't even know how. That's a tragic turn of events. 1G's in the chat, though, and it is going to be a 2 versus 3 now. Bomb is going to be picked up, but it's under a minute on the clock here.
Well, let's see how this one pans out, because X-File low on HP. Calyx trying to find that opening kill over towards the site just to give them some space to work with, but little do they know. BlameF on the flank. He's got their number. He might actually overextend. He might over-rotate, or he might call this perfectly. They're walking in towards the trap. BlameF posted, and surely they're going to fall flash. Surely they don't check him. He was spotted by X-File somehow, and he'll fall. Back to a 2 versus 2, and they've got 25 seconds to run over to a barren A bomb site.
That's crazy. That should not be happening, although there might still be a very sad ending to this round because Device does have a Molotov, and they don't have that much time left, so he's going to put it down. It'll block absolutely everything. Yeah, the huge issue right there. And they had already put up the smoke, anticipating a bomb plant right away, but they've just been slowed down so much. One little glitch here, and they're going to end up going down. Calyx gets dropped, they'll get the bomb plant, but Device is right on top. And again, thanks to the Molotov slowing them down.
And now they double the numbers over towards Astralis. The 2 versus 4. Make that a 2 versus 3. Nice shots from Zip, who continues his good form from earlier.
Buzz and Sip left. But the timing is really awkward. And actually, Astralis, they're sticking around at the A-bomb site. They're not buying that they're going to be walking back. They're going to go check. This could be a huge play coming out. Sip, he's got the right read. He's going to go find imoRR. And now at least they'll know. The bomb is not with them here, and they can guess that it's going to be a rotation to the other side. In the middle, and a Molotov to slow them down. I think maybe Sip could have found an angle, but either way, Astralis have back into a 2-on-2, and they know what's coming next.
How do they set up the post bomb? This is the big thing. You're looking towards Eternal Fire. No utility to work with, apart from that one nade, which will come through over towards construction, and will be avoided pretty much, for the most part, entirely. Only 3 damage towards Zip, 9 towards Buzz. And now it's all about the Angels. They're setting themselves up, and Buzz is going to lead the charge, looking to try and make the difference. But the Calyx fight is going to be the first one and the important one as Calyx converts. Buzz to fall, it's all down to Zip. And he needs to roll back the years here, a legend of the game, but needs a legendary 1 versus 2 to keep them alive, but it's not to be. Eternal Fire will find a 3rd. You look over towards ramp, and Eternal Fire, they've been enjoying these sort of dry peaks coming through. imoRR going to go for a pot flash, though. That'll give them a nice peak to work with. No one showing face. Astralis, this is very passive Counter-Strike. On the CT side, they're not taking much map control really at all.
No, they don't feel comfortable with it at the moment. Calyx, he was getting pushed by 2 people, and he managed to take them both down. From Buzz and Sip, it's actually not a bad idea to try and get some map information. It just gets them both killed, unfortunately. Oh, it's very awkward. I think there's an accidental jump coming in from imoRR. He's not going to be happy about it, but they had Major there as well. He's going to get the bomb planted. It's now another 2-on-3, and honestly, Device and BlameF, they're just so far away, it's not even worth it.
And Buzz is proven that he can hang with the big boys. Obviously, the big thing for him was learning the system. Can he get on the Glaive system as a caller? Now he's starting to find some form. Device will fall. X-File spamming the smoke. Drops an important kill, and Zip will fall too. Great openers from Eternal Fire.
Oh, and there's going to be another one here. imoRR just cleanly catching that AWP. Not going to let him get back around the corner. Nearly the double. But it won't matter. They have all the space in the world and all the time as well. Glaive putting under a little bit of pressure, and it's starting to drop very low. He's going to go and pick up the AWP. And honestly, I mean, unless Buzz can find a really quick double kill, there's not much to fight for here, and they might almost be thinking about saving. This is an insane start for Eternal Fire. It's about to be 7-1. There's nobody on this B-bomb side. Buzz trying to play that angle. The grenade in hand. They're right on the other side. They actually were peeking with grenades too. It's a 4-man nade. That's kind of rare. Oh, and they just explode him. That's unfair. A third one to make absolutely sure that he's dead. And then grenades just raining down. They set fire to the whole bomb site. They know what they're doing, but that's a crazy boost. And a good flick on top. Device is going to get that first kill. But now they should know, or maybe they don't. XANTARES goes down and Sip trying for the prolonged spray. He's only going to get the one, though, but it is a 2-on-3, and this one should be favoring Astralis.
The util usage from Eternal Fire to get out onto the site, it's monstrous, but they've fallen flat when it comes towards the Angels. Device has got away with so much, and he invested so little into it. Posted up. This retake's got a lot of legs behind it. imo, 1 point of HP, a strong gust of wind that he's going to be blown out of this round. This could be rough, unless he gets bailed out by X-Found. He's all alone in a 1 versus 3. Has to pull off something magical, and Device has other ideas.
They're hanging around down below right at the moment.
I like the call, right? They're kind of just having a little probe elsewhere, just see if they can gather any information. And the other thing, bail out utility from the CT side. It means that on retakes, things become very difficult if there is a retake needed. Either way, back over towards mid. X-Found leading the charge with the bomb in hand, which has been spotted as well. Glaive relaying all this information, but Device and the AWP dropped. And Glaive under pressure as well as he will fall to the hands of X-Found. Buzz for one, but only. This is starting to drop. It starts to fall flat. But maybe time might be their best friend, and it will. Too far gone, and surely they can't plot now.
No, I don't think so. XANTARES going to be a couple of seconds late then.
How is it going to work out? Clay going to try and take an early fight, and he will. X-Found on 4, Calyx, who's somewhat low on HP, himself taking somewhat of a duel. But Major will make it work. It starts to look messy from Astralis as they're peeking in one by one, but their answer back.
Because there's so many people here, no one's expecting it. This almost looks like, again, kind of how Heroic would play some of their CT sides.
Yeah.
You group up in a bomb side and you actually push aggressively on the CT side. Haven't really seen them do it much on Vertigo, but still super interesting. Device is going to win the fight against XANTARES. I have to assume Eternal Fire are quite confused about why they are just getting attacked this hard on the A ramp when they're supposed to be on the attacking side. 2 versus 2 now, and we're down to 19 seconds. And again, everyone from Astralis, the 2 that are left at least, are here. Smoke goes up, and a little bit of a flash to set it up. They're very low on health on the other side. And Sip, yeah, it's a good idea. 1 bullet connecting here, and it's a 1 versus 2.
Spam it. He'll find it. Major falls to the hands of Zip. Just so smart, he knows all too well. A lot of damage dealt and replicated back over towards Zip, but still in a 1 versus 3 for imo. It's so difficult, and they can hit the bomb. The Molotov doesn't spread far enough. Zip will be forced off it, and imo, he's giving himself a chance. Buzz, the youngster, will be tested in the 1 versus 1, and he's just sticking it. This is so ballsy for Buzz, and he'll make it work as well. What a round from him. So at the very most, is 1 person lurking, and he'll just park up. It's such great counter-strike from him, but Major will find Zip. Now there's space starting to open up over towards the B side.
And that's the kind of deaths you don't normally see. Oh, they're going to go and check X-Found. He did more than check. He went back to destroy Device. He did that so casually. There's no, like, jiggle peek in the corner or anything. He just stepped out and said, even though you've made absolutely no sound or anything, I'm going to play like I know exactly where you are. And for the rest of Astralis, this was a 4 versus 3. For a brief moment, a 5 versus 3, but let's say 4 versus 3.
Yeah.
And since then, they've done nothing.
It kind of looked like a bit of an unlosable round. They had all the information, they had all the control, and they'd done significant damage to the 3 remaining players alive. It looked like, okay, this is fine. All it requires technically is 3 bullets to the head, and all 3 are falling.
And they had such a deep flank going down with Device there. Glaive out in the open. It's a good beginning to it. They need this round retake, just even for the mental aspect of it. And Glaive is going to get a couple of bullets off on imo. Now it's just a Major here. But as you said, he's been having a very, very good game. If he can find the flank that's coming in on Blamef, maybe there is a possibility. Now, Blame is very hard to play against at the end of these rounds. He's so tricky. He's so good at the timings, and he's going to get that one for free on Major, who's trying to relocate. So the struggle just continues. Buzz is going to go down this time. There is a pretty quick rotation. Oh, but XANTARES, he's lightning fast around the corner. 3rd headshot to take down Glaive, and that will just completely dismantle the B defense. There is nothing left. Major on the other side is going to be catching Device and Eternal Fire. They're going to be at 8 rounds. Could see the boost not really doing too much. They're not worried about making noise out here. I don't think they they care about any of it. They can probably guess that the Astralis economy is going to be pretty miserable, so they're just going for it. Glaive, sneaky position here, and that's an easy shot. All right, something to begin with. Buzz with the headshot to follow it up. And looking for another one right there. He does see someone in the corner and would love to take that fight. So this gets interesting all of a sudden.
XANTARES taking a lot of damage. He's down to 26 points of HP. This round's starting to look spicy. Those 5 steps of Deagles up close and personal can be a problem. Buzz, another cracker of a shot. And now things are starting to fall by the wayside. How are Eternal Fire losing this round?
And they really should not be. imoRR and Calyx charged with trying to bring it back. And a preemptive rotation from Astralis, or they were expecting that there was going to be some sort of push to the A side, so they are actually running back there. Now they're coming back to where the real action is going to be. Last Molotov been put up now from the T side, and Calyx trying to sneak his way in, but they're just everywhere. The crossfire, way too much to handle. And imoRR, there's not much that he could do at the end of this one. 1 versus 4, Glaive will take him down.
Not too bad. The only player over 10 kills over towards Astralis is Glaive. Now that's pretty damning. The IGL is the only person above 10 kills, which is really not what you want to see after 15 rounds played.
No, it isn't. But Device is looking for revenge. He's going to get at least the first kill, taking down Major. Quite a big player to be taken out at the moment. He's been playing very well on the first half. And imoRR is here with the dualies. XANTARES covering his back, but only for a second. imoRR, he's got more bullets left to throw out there. Doesn't have to reload quite yet. It's another one as he makes it a triple and leaves Glaive to try and see if he could save the day. This pistol round is pretty important for Astralis. It'd be really nice if Glaive could somehow clutch this one, but he's just going to get shut down, walking right into the USP. That has to be the plan. That has to be how this is going to work out in their minds. 11-6, aggressive push. Seems maybe a little bit forced, but at the same time, you want to try and be, you know, quick and maybe a little bit forward with those MP9s. You don't want to be fighting at too much of a range. Calyx on a mission. This seems like he's going to die with no chance to reply. Yeah, the gun barrel is showing. Oh my god, what? I don't understand. He's so disadvantaged doing that. He kind of awkwardly jumped off the ladder after having already shown his gun barrel. That's kind of unforgivable. Device should definitely have that kill. And now Calyx is back for even more, man. He's like, I basically won the lottery on that one. Maybe I just give it another crack, you know?
Device has watched him go all the way down the ladder by his gun barrel and somehow not found that kill. And blame him for finding his. The numbers go back if ever a shot. Oh, no. Calyx, no. That's the bomb. He doesn't realize there's a second one coming around the corner. I don't think he's heard him, but time's ticking.
Yeah, they can't walk it any longer. Sip, he's gonna run for it. He knows kind of someone's down. He still isn't dead. Calyx, he's immortal in this one. He's got the triple, and with 10 seconds left, I don't think they can make it to the bomb site. I don't think this can be done. It takes longer than that to run. Oh no!
I think they've got a pretty good idea. It seems to be that there's a lean coming through. It's the only place that's open. The only place they've got no information on. Calyx shadow spotted, and he gets deleted by Buzz.
That's the kind of opening they need a lot more of. Device trying to push on forward, but the bomb is going to be very, very quickly planted. Still, I think a Molotov and an HE left on Glaive. That could be a really fun set of utility to try and maybe slow them down. He's going to throw it right into it. Did I just get extinguished? No, okay, it landed up in the middle. That's fine. 4-on-4 still, and the pressure is on for Eternal Fire. If they want to do this retake and potentially risk the rifles, they better have some early kills in the retake right now.
It's getting rough, swinging in, time's starting to tick. They've got to get on it now. They've got kits to work with, but time is of the essence. They've really got to send someone on the bomb. It's all after one man. Blame F to deny. Have they done it? I don't think they've done enough. They've got just enough time to defuse.
Yeah, and I mean, a little bit of a chance maybe. Buzz is going to get one there, realizing there's a second player. On the other hand, what is the point of playing posh Counter-Strike if you don't get the kills?
Exactly.
I mean, like, doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? So I feel like it's just an awkward position for Astralis to be in. They're not the only team that I would put on this list where there's just something missing. There's a kind of sharpness in some of these micro moments that isn't quite playing out in their favor. This is going to be another very hard round to get onto a bomb site, but, you know, again, a cracking shot here against the alt player could make a difference. XANTARES, bit of an off angle. Glaive goes down to the meanwhile, and imoRR, he's just hitting every shot. Wall bang through, though. 8 seconds. He's going to fake it. That's such a risk. Now he's dead. That fake, you have to get the kill. Otherwise, there's no shot at it. That seems like a bit of a mystery to me, but it is what it is right now. Blamev is going to be going down. imo swiftly traded by Glaive, as you pointed out earlier. He's been having a decent game right now as one of the few players on this team, so they need more of that. Calyx back here, very aggressively walking. I don't think that's necessary, and Buzz didn't think so either. Just get rid of him. Throw him over the side of the building.
Well, Glaive will fall as well. But I think this round actually looked a lot more locked in.
Blamev is looking for another one. He's got a bit of a shot here. He should be feeling confident in taking that one. XANTARES cannot escape here. They're going to let him go. That's the kind of kill you just want to take before he gets back around the corner. He's very low on health, though, and it is still a 4-on-5. And they might be able to grenade him down. He's still hanging around a little bit. Okay, they're actually going to fall back with the bomb. Headed to the B bomb side.
Oh, XANTARES, that's such a risky peek coming through as well. 16 points of HP. Can have a look in. Now they're triple stacking in towards mid, and the call to rotate over towards B is the right one, but they're going to lose the foot race. So the bomb should be able to go down for the most part uncontested, but no, they take their time. Nade coming through. Buzz could be in trouble. He's dropped down low. Calyx will see him off. More out of the tally. No, Glaive quick on the trade.
Still an advantage for them. Still a 4-on-3 with some very low health on XANTARES, and he's going to get finally dispatched off. Spray's pretty easy there for Major, as he's just going to find Sip in the corner. And a 2-on-3, but the flank is here for X-Cloud. He could make us a quick double, and he will! Oh no! It's just device left, and he's been found. Major spins around. It's a 16th round as Eternal Fire get rid of a strong...